Almost there. Okay, awesome. Got it. Okay. The only thing I don't like is that is the Fathom note taker is always showing up. Okay, cool. Well, how are things going with everybody today? We got a good grouping here today. That's good to see. I might remove my Fathom note taker. All right, so hopefully that's better for streaming and all that kind of fun stuff. Okay, so I made a little mistake the other day when I was talking about we created a new Slack channel and I put the wrong link. I put the link to the Slack channel, but or if you don't, and if you weren't part of the already part of the group, which you couldn't have been because you didn't go through the invite process, you wouldn't have access to it. So I just put the new link in chat there, which is the proper link, and I updated it in our backend as well so that you can, if you have any questions, jump into Slack there, and then you can put your questions or anything there when we're not on the tech calls, obviously. Otherwise, if there's anything going on the tech calls here, we can just pop in here and we'll answer any questions. So that is for kind of ongoing support. We got a couple people joining now. I see Courtney jumped in there, Chandel's in there. That's good. So awesome. So that'll work now. I just had a couple people message me and tell me that the link, the old link wasn't working. So this link will work. And then you should be able to access it. Once you're a member, you should just be able to access it at jhlpowertools.slack.com. And you should be able to get in. No problem. No, Courtney, I got a question. Were you able to get into your backend there and update the API keys?
I was, but you know what? I'm confused though. So shouldn't I be able to see like the restaurant and other stuff on the? How do I get to that? I think I remember seeing it, but now it just says smart reward promotions and loyalty cards. So then I go there, is get snapshot. Oh, there I go. Never mind.
That's where.
Yeah. I had
It's
to
not
press
get snapshots.
get snapshot. Yeah. But I don't know if you want to do that during this call with so many people on here. I don't want to take up everybody's time. Like how you want to do it?
Okay, so what we were talking about is yesterday we were talking about doing a walkthrough of setting up the reward system for people because Scola here, Courtney, was having a bit of an issue just getting through it. So I thought we could do a live version where we go through and set it up. Or get somewhat set up anyways, because we probably wouldn't be able to do it all on one call. Well, it's not that it takes long, but it's just filling in details. So
and I'll kind of be the
ATP registration. So I mean, we can do that if anybody wants, but let's see who has some questions here or see what's going on. And if it's pretty quiet, then I'm happy to go through setting an account up.
Okay, awesome.
Anthony, yeah, shoot, man.
Just a very quick question. I'm just confused on how to assign a snapshot to a sub account. I'm missing something. I don't know how to get the snapshot out of the whatchamacallit area,
like breaking up
the smart reviews area into another sub account.
Yeah, okay, no problem. That's you know what, we'll cover that when we do that cool. The thing with Courtney there too. Like we'll let's go through that.
Got it. Thank you.
Steve, did you get did the images things work for you once you updated the API?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, perfect.
That's all fine. I just sent you one. Yeah, that was just that was because the API when I set it up was on the old one.
Yeah.
And once I reset it, I just started from scratch basically, and everything worked out fine after I uploaded the new API. or what do you
Yeah,
call it? Yeah.
that's the kind of like the one of the biggest things here. So one of the things we did is you'll notice in your, and I probably can't pull it up right at this moment, but when you're in our backend in that dashboard there, the Smart Scripts dashboard, every just a message to everybody, I suppose, is you might see a big green, like your screen might go dark and it'll say reconnect API. If it's not pulling in locations. So that is because we're using the new API version 2 sometimes, or if there's any changes that are made, or sometimes that connection will expire. So I tried to do, we tried to make it so that it will give you that warning when the connection is expired, so you're not sitting there going like, what the hell is happening? Why isn't this working? And it's mostly because that the connection, we can't pull in the stuff from high level because the connection expired. So if you have issues, then I'm just going to try and go to it right now and just kind of, it probably won't show, but here's how you can, if you click here, you can connect API version 2 for your agency. So you just click there and then it will it'll pull this up. It's going a little bit slow today, but so then you pick your agency you want, say allow access, enable automatic feature installation, and then hit proceed. So that will then connect your agency and then any future locations that you add, or it'll also allow us to pull in all your locations here. If you're on the 297 or 97 plan, it'll allow us to pull in all of those locations right there. And then you would be able to, it allows to update custom values. If anytime you see anything like this, then click on edit details and then connect API version 2 for that sub account. So then you would connect it for Boss Boutique. And that's generally just for older accounts, like accounts that were added before using the old API. So I haven't even switched some of these over because some of those are test accounts and whatever else. But you can also go to all locations and it'll show you all your sub accounts that aren't connected to API version 2. So then if you do want to connect it to API version 2, you just click that, select the location from the thing, and then it'll yeah, so connect here again, select this. I'm logged into a different high level account in the back end here, so it doesn't show me my stuff. But if you click on that, then it'll link up that sub account to our system using the marketplace. So that's in a nutshell how API version 2 works. I'm probably going to I'll also make this connect API version 2 button somewhere. Now, if you see if it's not connecting, we've been trying to put as much error checking in as possible just to make sure that we're not like in the dark. It will do the screen will turn kind of greenish and there'll be a thing here that says your connection is expired. Click here to reconnect, and then you can reconnect your agency and then everything should work properly again. It's just sometimes the connection expires and then we have to reconnect it. So there, and then here's a link to the Slack channel right there as well. So okay, Anthony, did you have another question? Just see
No.
your hand is up still. Okay,
Oh, I'm sorry.
that's
Got
all
to
good.
lower it. There you go. Sorry.
No problem. I just wasn't sure
Thank you.
because I wasn't paying attention. So okay, so Evan, you just jumped in here. How are things going?
It's good. Yeah, we're about to launch our restaurants this week that we were
Okay.
working on. When I went over the demo with him the other day, though, I didn't know if he had a chance to change that expiration we talked about last week, or
no, I didn't. Last week we were away and we got back, and this week I am back, so I will make sure that it gets done.
okay.
Here, I will
Yeah, the only other thing he asked about was that email I sent you, if we could move the expiration info above the fold. Like,
oh, okay, let's not sure I saw that one.
Just because like if you show the coupon, if they show the coupon to the staff, right, the staff has to have them scroll down to make sure it hasn't been used.
Oh,
And
okay.
it's a pretty good size location, so he's just
Yeah.
asked if we could do it without them
So if
scrolling.
they redeem that, if that coupon has already been redeemed, then have that up at the top,
Yeah,
or like maybe
or
just
right
like an
below the
image or
picture,
something.
right
Yeah,
below the
rather than
picture.
right
So,
at the bottom.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's a good idea. And that makes sense
It,
too, so that they don't have to scroll down.
is it possible? I don't even know if this is possible, but we used to do it in mini chat where so the coupon has the picture, and then once they use the coupon, it changes the picture to the same picture, but it says redeemed across it. It's basically a different picture with the
Yeah,
redeemed.
I was thinking about that because we could probably just do some kind of CSS banner that goes across it that says redeemed. Um,
That would be cool if we could.
like are you talking about on the main page or on the actual coupon
On the
details?
offer itself. So like once they use the offer, if they try to show it again, it just has a basically the idea is to minimize the staff involvement as much because he has a lot of
Yeah.
staff and I'm always having to train them how to use coupons and basically not get ripped off. So
Yeah, no, absolutely. And that's really great feedback. And I think it's all about, I was watching a video the other day and it was talking about it was Steve Jobs talking about Apple when he first came back to Apple. And he's just talking about how the user interface or user experience was so much more important, than the thing that we're doing in the back. And that's what we've been trying to do, is trying to make things as user friendly as possible. And like you said, take the things out of the hands of the staff, having them to do more.
yeah.
They know they have to do a little bit more, but making it so that they don't have to do a whole bunch more, and so that's
Mhm.
just more user friendly. So those are two great things, and I'll get those done this week for sure.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Okay, so
I
what we
actually had
kind
to
of,
say,
oh yeah, go ahead.
do you emphasize what you're saying? I brought a new sales guy in this week,
Yeah.
last week, and he said for what we're doing, I need testimonials, but they don't have to be original. And I sent you an email on this, but he wants to put a concept in there where literally they can just pick A, B, or C. They have to write it, just like make it completely mindless and just bam, and there you go. It just pops it in and gives it an option. You want to customize it, you can customize it like we're currently doing,
Oh, okay.
or we give them a choice of 3 other ones that they could use, and that would put in place of the other customized testimony we're using right now. It's just this concept of make it super easy, less work, more possible. And this sales guy said right away, he said everyone's lazy. They'll love to give you testimony. They won't want to do it. If you do it this way, you'll get better traction.
Oh yeah, that's a cool idea. Like in that thing that you're doing, having just like an option of they just select A, B, or C.
A, B, or C, or do customize. I want to do both because I'm gonna now. Next thing I'm doing is I'm gonna feed the customized ones back onto a carousel on the website. I can't feed I can't feed one that's everyone's saying the same thing over and over again. But
Right.
if they have so I'm gonna tag all the originals and feed those into a loop into a slider and put that as an iframe on the website.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
That'd be
So
cool.
that's my one. I sent you an email. That's my little email for you. Is I need to add that one little feature of. I mean, I could put it on the form. I don't know how you take it from the form and put it and do your magic with it. That's what I don't understand.
Yeah,
That's what
you'd
I
have
can't get.
to, so inside of your system that you have is nobody else actually has that. So what you would need to do is um you would need to probably in your workflow after you have three different options, maybe they click a button
Yep.
or
Yep.
they,
Exactly.
they either do one that's already done or do a customized one. And then if they do a customized one, then you just have, so the custom one would fill in that custom field. But if they selected one of the other three, you'd have to do if check in your if else in your workflow that then says, okay, if they clicked one of these buttons, then
Right.
copy that, whatever that
Yep.
review is, into the custom field, like after they fill it out, kind of thing. But then it might not
Okay.
work properly. You'd have to check to see. You'd also want to check to see if that custom field is blank or not.
Okay.
Or
I got it.
the custom one, because if they do click one and then they also do a custom one, then
No, they can only do one or the other. I get it. They're not gonna do both, right? It's
Yeah.
only one or the other. Yeah. Okay, cool. I'll check that out.
Yeah, give it a shot anyways. And that should at least work, and then give them like 2 or 3 different options of what they want to say in there, and then it'll give them an idea anyhow.
Cool.
Okay, so Courtney and I were talking yesterday, and he thought it'd be cool if we go through like an install of the reward system. If everyone's cool with that, then we can spend the next little while just going through a setup here. If that's all right, you guys let me know if you guys have any questions. Let me know and we can answer those too. Does that sound good? Give me a thumbs up or something. Okay, I'm gonna go switch over to, all right, Tyler gave a thumbs up. Perfect. So, okay, I'm gonna share my screen. Let's go. And then we got Sam doing a thumbs up too here. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Let's go set up the restaurant one. We'll create a sub account. We'll go through and roll with that. This is being recorded, so that's good, and we're being live streamed too, so that's awesome. So the first thing we want to do when we set up our account is we want to get that custom menu link into our agency dashboard. So you'll get it in your email. It'll have your license key in there, which will connect you to our backend smart script stuff. And I think most of you already have that all set up. I know there's just been a couple questions every once in a while about how to go and do that. So custom menu link, go to custom menu link, take the one from the email that we sent you, and then just go create new link and then paste the link in here. I don't know what link this actually is. This is a Slack link here. Occasionally, and I'm just going to say this, is occasionally there is a white space after the URL and it'll say invalid URL. Just remove the white space at the end. And for some reason, High Level does that when we're pasting in a link from email. So I don't know why that does that, but then we have our leaderboard here, or it's all up here, smart scripts, because it was done a long time ago. Here we just want to make sure that's only showing on the agency sidebar, and now we don't want to show it to it says show it all accounts, but we don't want to show it all accounts. We just want to show that to our agency sidebar and then hit save there. So I'm going to hit go back now we'll see. If you haven't already seen it, we got the smart scripts dashboard here, and this is where we fill in. There's be a couple details you have to fill in here. When you're first setting things up, make sure you're connecting API version 2. Click on that, select your agency, and then select the next 2 fields. If you're on the 97 plan, you won't see that button there. You won't have that option. You have to do things manually. So you come in and you connect your agency right there and then hit proceed. And this isn't my agency. On this one is a different account that I was working in. So I'm not going to connect it because then it'll connect my stuff there. Okay, so underneath smart rewards, once we're here, we'll just see we have smart rewards, we have all of our systems and everything here. We had a custom CSS get leaderboard link. This is another custom menu link you can add in just like the other one there. We can do that in a minute. Here, click here to get snapshot. So what you'll end up doing is clicking on the snapshot that you want to use. I would suggest restaurant or salon. I still have to put in the fitness one in here. So we're going to click on this. Again, this is going to take me to someone else's account, so I'm not going to import it, but it's going to ask you to import it into the account eventually. Yes, import now. So click import. So Anthony, that's pretty much, I hope that answers your question. When you click on this, it's going to open up this next page. You need to be logged into gohighlevel.com, app.gohighlevel.com with your username and password for your agency in order to import it. If you're in your white label version, it's not going to work. It's going to ask you to log into High Level. So click on yes, import now. And then that'll import the snapshot into your sub account.
Got it. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Do we have to use all the custom menu links? You don't have to use all the custom menu links. There's really, for this, we have two. So just leaderboard and get snapshot. If you're doing promotions and everything, if you're setting up one of these sub accounts here or these snapshots, you don't have to do the one for promotions as well. Like you don't have to go to promotions and then get the custom menu link for this. You don't have to do both. You just need to do the rewards one, because we can add in all the promotions details and everything will show up in that menu link. That's cool. Okay, so Anthony, let's go back. So we're at that next step. We just imported the snapshot under account snapshots. We're going to see the snapshot that we just imported. Okay, so you'll look under imported snapshots and then you'll see the snapshot show up here. Okay, so then you'd go and look for it would be if it was the restaurant ones, it would probably be restaurant by GHL Power Tools, and then I'll have the date after it here. So we're going to go and create a sub account using this this snapshot right here. So there's a couple ways of doing that. You can go to account sub account, or you can go to sub accounts and you can go create new sub account. Or if you want, what you can do is go click on the plus here. And what we're going to do is we're going to create a master account first. So the reason why we want to create a master account is I always say that it's a great idea to create that master sub account, because it's easier to push out updates to all your link sub accounts. You're going to use that master sub account. We're going to create a snapshot from that master sub account, and then you use that for updating all of your or creating all of your client accounts from our snapshot. So I'm going to go and create a master sub account here. Actually, maybe I won't go and create one just yet. So basically go here, fill this out. You'd call this master restaurant rewards and marketing or something. Give that a name for your master account there, and then just fill out all these details and then hit save. So when I'm filling this out, I would just put my name, Jason Orban, my email address, my phone number, address, everything like that, because it doesn't really matter what's here. This isn't going to be customer facing. Okay, so create that sub account. And I've already got a master sub account created. Let me know if that's making sense. If you have any questions along the way, just stop me, because we've got that sub account created already. So I'm going to go over to the master sub accounts here. Oh, it's going to make me go like this. All right, so then if I take a look for master, we'll see that we already have a master sub account created. So let's go restaurant. And I've done this for demo ones in the process. Maybe I don't have one specifically for master. I should though. Smart rewards master, fitness master. Smart rewards master. Okay, well, I'm gonna just create one for restaurant. Question: what if we have tiered pricing, which, for instance, has a tier that doesn't include promotions? We'll be able to toggle features on and off when we download the restaurant reward snapshot that includes promotions. Yes, but it doesn't hide. So if you're doing SaaS, it doesn't hide all the workflows and everything like that. You would want to create almost 3 different master snapshots for those different tiers. So then you'd have there's no way to, like, for example, I don't think there's any way to go in and hide all those different tiers. So what I would still do is I would create the master snapshot for restaurant. Then I would do I would probably have a tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 different tiers with those different snapshots and features in there, all based off of your main master one. That way, if you update your master one, you can update your other tiers from that one by pushing out updates. And then you can select what you want to update based on those tiers. Obviously, it's going to take a little bit of management on your end because you're managing those different tiers. What you can also do is just create 3 different tiers. You can create your master tier 1, master tier 2, master tier 3, and then just have those systems updated. I think there might be ways to turn off. I think there's ways that you can, as an agency, you can turn off workflows so people can't see specific workflows. I'm not sure how to do that just yet. Does that make sense? So if you're doing SaaS and you want to hide stuff, you can, but yeah, so basically, so the system, the process would be the same as we're showing now for creating those master accounts. You just end up removing some stuff and customizing that snapshot the way you want. And that's why we create the master one too, right? Is so that we can go in and we can modify and customize that master snapshot for what we want to offer to our customers. Now, some people want to do promotions, some people want to do promotions and rewards, and some people are just going to want to do the rewards and loyalty points. That's fine. So you can customize what your customers see in there, but it'll take you going in and being like, okay, I just want to offer these specific things to these people. The way we have it set up now, you can offer those different things, but I think the way you guys are setting it up, you're not necessarily going and being like, here's your SaaS, go in and use it yourself. You're helping them set things up and helping them with their system too. So you could have a couple different options. The way we have it set up now is just we have yeah, you basically have to create a snapshot for each product. That's true. Okay, so let's go. Yeah, Evan, you're welcome, man. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, so we've got that snapshot. We've got that snapshot created. Or no, we've got the sub account created for the master one. I do have a master restaurant. I thought I had a master restaurant on here. I've got a bunch of different restaurant ones. Okay, so let's just say we got restaurant rewards. This is our master one that we created. Let's say this is the master one that we just imported into our thing. This is the sub account that we created. What we want to do then is we want to go create a snapshot from that sub account. So I'm going to go and go in here, and I'm going to click on create new snapshot. And I think I've just created one here as well. So I'm going to go master restaurant rewards test for demo, because that's what we're doing right now, or for our thing, and then we're going to go select our okay, so we're going to go there, select that, and then we're going to hit next, and that's going to go and create the snapshot for us. Okay, so it's going to ask us what we want to copy into that snapshot. It's just going to show us all the things that are in here, all the things that are included in that snapshot, and we're going to hit create. So then we should see up at the top here that new snapshot being created. Let's go reload. Okay, so master rewards snapshot test for demo. That's the one that we just created. So we imported the snapshot, we created a sub account for our master account, and imported that snapshot to it by creating the account using the plus icon here. And then we clicked create new snapshot, and we selected that as our main snapshot account, and then we gave it a title here as master snapshot. Okay, so there's a couple different ways of adding a snapshot to a sub account. If you have a client that doesn't have the snapshot already installed, but you wanted to add it to a customer that's existing, we can go to sub accounts, go to the client we want, click on I clicked on manage. Let's go back and do it again. Sub accounts, we're in here. We click on manage client. If you're on the 497 plan, you'll actually see 3 dots. Click on the 3 dots and then it'll say manage client in that drop down. So we're going to go here. We're going to click manage client. We are going to go load snapshot. Okay. And here's where we're going to click. We're going to go find our own one now. We're not going to use the imported one. We're going to use the master one that we just created. So we're going to go master restaurant rewards test for demo. Okay. We would select that. Click on proceed, go through, go select all, click proceed. It's going to check for conflicts. Here, it's going to show us any conflicts that happened in here. And then I'm going to hit proceed again. Now I'm not going to do that because I don't want to put the snapshot into this account. But once you click proceed, it's going to import that snapshot into that sub account. Okay, so just going through the motions of what you would do there. And then, so now that snapshot would be added to this AI test center. And that would be using our own one. So now if we wanted to say update any sub accounts that are in there, say we made changes to our master snapshot account here, what we could do then is, let's go here. We can push updates to linked accounts. So when we do this, we're going to see a list of accounts that are using our own snapshot. And then we can decide if we want to push updates to all those accounts. If we want, this is just why we create the master account, so that we can then go and push out updates to all those different sub accounts. And you can check for conflicts and do all that kind of thing here. That's how you'd go and update it. And that's why it makes it more powerful to create the master one, because then now we can update a bunch of our we can update a bunch of our sub accounts all at the same time, rather than having to go through and update sub accounts individually. Okay, so then we just hit proceed, and then it would update those sub accounts with any changes we had made in our master snapshot. So for Courtney, when you're talking, if you have different ones, you'd have different master accounts, and then you would see, okay, these you would see under your when you click here, you would say, okay, these are all the sub accounts that are using tier 1. Okay, let's push out updates to them. And then you'd have another one for tier 2, and then you'd have, okay, that's everybody using tier 2. And then you could push out updates, and then you could have one for tier 3, and then you could push out updates for tier 3. And then each one of those tier 1, 2, tier 3s can be based off your master account. Okay, yeah, Courtney, what's your question?
All right, I had to get my mic back on. I got tired of typing.
Okay.
But no, I was asking, I asked in the chat. So thinking about, I love the fact that you create products, but I'm wondering, so if I create a product, let's say GoTable Lite, for example, is just a reward system and maybe missed call text back.
Yeah.
And then all the way up to having social media and all that other stuff. So when I create the snapshot, should I already have all the features in that product snapshot?
Yep.
Okay. So before I go to create snapshot, set it up how I want as far as all the features.
Yeah,
right?
so you can create your master one, and then you can set that up for however you want. And then you can create another snapshot, which would be tier 1 based off of that master snapshot. So it's just like the snapshots are only backups of accounts, right? But it allows us to update other sub accounts based off that backup. So you can create your first master one, and then you can create a tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, and then set up tier 1, 2, tier 3 exactly how you want to deliver it to the client. So the master rewards thing is just the rewards portion of those other snapshots. Or like you could do everything inside the master rewards one, or like your master product one, and then create different accounts from there, and then remove things if you want. But that's how I would go and set it up, because even if you like later on get into doing more SaaS stuff where you're creating SaaS accounts and automating that kind of thing, it's all based off snapshots anyways. So then you would be selecting when somebody signs up, what snapshot are we giving? And then it would be that one of those tier 1, tier 2, 3 snapshots.
Makes sense. Gotcha.
Okay. So Now we've got the snapshot in here. We've got the snapshot created. We've got our new sub account created. We've got the snapshot, our master snapshot added to our sub account. So what we want to do then is go through and fill out our custom values. So we want to authorize that sub account to use the smart script system. So we haven't authorized it yet. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to smart rewards, and this is for setting up the restaurant one, right? So we're going to click on add rewards location. Actually, what I'm going to do is go, let's do the Jimmy Bob one. Jimmy Bob's restaurant. Let's remove that one for a second. That was just a test one we set up. We're going to click on, let's pretend that wasn't in there. Let's go add a rewards location. We're going to go find our Jimmy Bob account restaurant here, and then we're going to select the restaurant rewards and promotions. What this does, this doesn't load in a snapshot or anything. All this does is it tells our system which snapshot you're using, so we can load in the proper custom values. So we're going to hit update. That's going to add us in here, Jimmy Bob's restaurant. What I like to do is click on settings just to make sure things are set up here. So we're going to show settings in the leaderboard, rewards editor, points leaderboard, promotions manager. We're going to show reporting. We're going to allow promo coupons and the loyalty points. We're going to call points. Each point, 1 point is worth $1. And we don't even have to hit update there, but you can hit update settings. And then that's going to be in there under Jimmy Bob's restaurant. Now,
So quick question.
Yeah.
I saw in that it said voucher background.
Yeah, see, this is for the rewards voucher. When somebody redeems points, this is where you can go and change the rewards background. So this is, if you click on that link, it'll take you over to Canva, and you can change this background graphic to whatever you want. These sections here are where text is going to show up. So you just want to leave those there or leave those white anyways, the white space, and then you can design this however you want. So if you click on edit template, you can go into Canva and make any changes you want.
Okay.
And then you can come back in here and then upload. There are same
let me
thing
ask you
here.
this,
We've got a couple different reward template layouts.
Okay. Is there an opportunity to create a custom, or you got to go through Canva and stuff like that?
You can do a custom. You can take that image and bring it into Photoshop if you want, and do whatever you want to it. Or you can export it out. It's just that's kind of the easiest way of doing it, because not everybody has Photoshop in these days.
Yep.
So okay, so now once we have that there, there's a couple things. What we've got to fill out custom values, and then we got to set up a domain name as well. So now we've got it authorized. So we've got it authorized for rewards. We decided we want to use promotions too. So we're going to go over to promotions, and then we're going to add Jimmy Bob's in here to our promotions one. Hit update. It's probably going to tell us we were already in there. It was, because we already had it there. And then we don't have to do anything else in there. If we're going to do loyalty cards with it too, then we want to make sure we add in Jimmy Bob's into loyalty cards as well. So Jimmy Bob's restaurant, and then hit update. Okay, so then all three are there. We don't actually have to change much or anything in there, because we can do most of it right under rewards. So we're going to go back to our rewards app here, and this is installed. Now the first thing, I think we're going to switch over to so what we want to do is we're going to fill out these custom values. This is 90% of the settings for setting up the reward system. This is where we put in points and everything like that. But then we also want to just add a domain name and a phone number to those to that sub account. So we can go and do that right now. I'm going to switch over. Actually, I'm going to actually open up a new tab, because I like to have two tabs open when I'm working on an account like this, leaving our stuff in the smart script stuff open in the back end. And then we're going to go over to the sub account here. Okay, so let's go find Jimmy Bob's restaurant. This is probably going to have some of the stuff already set up in here too, but let's just go take a look. So settings, we're going to go, yeah, we went to settings. We're going to go to domains. We're going to add a domain name in here. We got jimmybob.freshwrap.co. So to add a domain name, you just put, yeah, it might be rewards.jimmybob.jimmybobs.com, whatever the domain name you're using, right? We're using this as a test one here. So we've got Jimmy Bob there. We just click continue, and then it'll go find the domain name and add everything there for that account. So there's lots of material on how to add a domain name if you don't know how. That's basically how you go and do it. It's going to ask us to, when we set this up, it's going to ask us which page do we want this to point to as our main page. So lots of times I'll go to the registration page for the loyalty and reward system, but we could also go to like our VIP page here, which would be our default registration page if we want to get people to join our VIP system. So let's hit save. I'm just going to switch it to that one.
So what's the difference, Jason? Like, I know that we can do
There's
either or.
let's go, I'll show you. So under sites, like again, so it's if you're doing depends on how you want to bring people in. Do you want to bring people in through the VIP, like get them on the VIP list and sign them up for promotions? Are you leading with that, or are you leading with points? So if we go to the VIP registration page, this is going to be our default registration here. This is where they can sign up for a to become a VIP member and get whatever reward is on this page. Okay, so I mean, like sign up for our VIP member, become a VIP member, and get two appies for the price of one next time you guys come in, or get a free appetizer, or get 2 free tacos. You know, become a member and get 2 free tacos. The rewards one doesn't have an offer associated with it, but it's just another way to bring people into the system. So this one is the rewards registration, where it's like, hey, join our loyalty and reward system. You know, earn points every time you come in and get access to promotions and whichever. So here it will have our logo and then they can fill out the form that way. One is going to lead them into the rewards dashboard where they can see how many points they have. And then they can also link over to the promotions page too, where they can see what kind of deals and specials are available. And then the other one, the first one we went to, is just going to take them into the promotions page to see deals and promotions. And then later on, it'll send them a link to the rewards.
Okay, so just so I understand, if I'm going through the one that you just did with a reward section, it'll sign them up. Like if I say sign up today and get 10,000 points, for example, they'll sign up, be awarded the points, they'll see the points, but they'll also have access to the promotion page in that panel, right?
Yeah, so I don't think I have points being assigned when they sign up here in this one. So yeah, they would get points here and then they could see points when they sign up. Yeah, so you could be like earn 10,000 points when you sign up and become a rewards member, and then have them sign up here. We also have it set up so that you can earn points when you become a VIP member too, but just depends on how you come into the system, like you said. So one tier you might have them, you're focusing more on rewards, and then another one you're focusing more on promotions.
But both of them give you access to promotions and rewards.
Yeah, they do. It's just what are you leading with? They
Gotcha.
they both lead that way. Yeah, they lead to both systems unless you turn it off. So right here we have give points. So under the initial registration email, under R001, we have give points to contact. So when somebody or here is if we have demo mode turned on, we're not giving points specifically to them here, but if we had the custom value for rewards turn on demo mode, when they register, it will give them 250 points there. But you could copy this or when somebody registers, fills out that registration form, you can use this give points webhook to demo register, or this would be title. Oops. Demo registration. There, and then just I'm gonna hit save there. But you can use this give points webhook at any point to give people points for signing up to it. I think we had points to an initial on initial registration, but I don't know if we have that. We have add rewards points and get add rewards contact and give points. This is a manual workflow where you add people here and it'll give them points when you first add them into the system. So like if you did database reactivation and wanted to give customers points, you could use this one. Where is it again? It's under the reward system. Sorry. Add rewards contact and give points. This is just adding people into the system and giving them points. And then I don't think we have one that just initially when they sign up for the registration or the reward system that they get points. So, okay, so anyway, so let's go back. So, those are the two different pages that's generally is how people come in, either registering for the rewards or registering for VIP. We added a domain in here. We got to make sure when we're setting this up that we go through each funnel page now or funnel and make sure a domain is selected. Okay, so this is a small time consuming part, but it needs to be set up because there's no way to automatically add a domain to these funnels when we first set it up. So we need to go to each one of these things and add in our domains. Oweju, yeah.
Hi there, Jason.
Hey.
I just had a look on the messenger. You wrote me regarding that thing with the numbers, random numbers added up for the funnels.
Right.
And I just tried now to just delete them, but when I'm saving them, it's re-adding another set of random numbers.
So
Did that
take
happen
a
to you?
look. What I noticed.
Would that be from them, from
If you
high
have
level?
two paths, like so on yours, one of them said rewards, and I think you might have two paths in your system that say rewards. I'm not sure why. And I don't know if that's from the loyalty card or which, but if you have two paths that are the same inside your system, when you go and create or try to update or change it, it will say high level will be like you have like a duplicate path. You need to, and then it'll add numbers to it.
Yeah, it doesn't give
So
you
I
that.
would check the loyalty card and then I would check your registration page to make sure they both don't say rewards. Because when I signed up for yours earlier when we were testing it out, like right here, when I went to rewards, which isn't generally the loyalty card. Yeah, so high level will do that. It will go and add in numbers and it's a pain in the butt because it'll just go add in things afterwards. So I think maybe your loyalty card is set to rewards for some reason, but then also your dashboard here is also set to rewards. So I think they're conflicting with each other. So you might want to change the loyalty card one because maybe you imported them both separately, but then just take a look and maybe change this one to loyalty card.
It says loyalty card. I'm just looking now, and this is the same thing as you on the path you're saying, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, same thing. But I don't really need the loyalty card, so I can just remove it.
Yeah, and then I would just so I don't know if it's adding numbers in there, then it means that somewhere you have and for rewards, it looks like it's adding those numbers in, but it looks like you already have like /rewards somewhere is the only thing that I can guess of why that's not loading in properly. Because I can see like it added in those numbers at the end of it, and I'm like, It only does that if there's duplicates in there.
Okay, I'll
Just have a
have,
look. I don't think I have access to your system. I tried to go in and have a quick look through your funnels, but I wasn't able to get access. So I just don't think I have access to it. So that's my only suggestion is to do that, because that's the only thing that I could see that was wrong, that it was adding those things in.
okay. And another thing regarding the Slack channel, you send me
Yeah.
the link with that. I have it on my MacBook, but whenever I just click on that, on the link that you've sent me, it's sending me to the browser.
Okay.
From the browser, doesn't do anything. Just requires me to log in, but I am already logged in. So, do you have
I
any other option to get in the channel?
I just how can you even do it? Like, so I'm gonna put the invite link. I don't know if that's what I sent you earlier, but
Or
I
or
just
you,
put it in chat there again.
I'll this maybe you can just invite me. It
Okay,
says,
I'll do that in a minute here.
okay, sure. Thank you very much.
I'll see if I can invite you to the support channel. That's what we let's just see here. Support, how do we do this? Invite. I don't think we can do that.
Or I can give you my email, the one that
Yeah,
I
put
have.
your email in chat there and then I'll put it in here and send you an invite. You know what? I had the same problem. We've got a number of Slack channels, and it was a pain in the butt to try and get logged into both, um, especially through the app.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Oh, it just said you just
Yeah, I figured it out. Yeah.
okay,
So what I've
perfect.
done, I used the invited one that you sent me.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So yeah, that I think that works better. And I updated it in both in on there and in the channel too, or on the page. So so here's what I'm doing. I'm going through is just going through and adding these domain names here. When you first install it, you shouldn't have, there shouldn't be a reason why high level would add in numbers or anything like that after the referral path. It will give you a warning if you try to do two domains that are exactly the same, and then it'll add numbers. So I would also just check. So like I would also check too is under settings, make sure maybe this path here isn't the same as this path, because you could have them both. Like I could have VIP sign up under steps. Let's just go back here. I could have VIP sign up here, and then it will give me that error. It'll say see, it'll add numbers to it because I have them both the same. So just make sure they're not the same on both on their steps either, because you can name a step the same and then it'll start it'll do the same thing. That makes sense.
Oh yeah, that makes
So
sense.
that's where your
So
paths, that's where
for
you could have the same path possibly.
dashboard the registration, it's the path rewards, and let's see on the
Yeah, it could be under steps, it could be under
okay, and
settings.
on the rewards registration is same rewards. Yeah, the path is the same with the step rewards registration.
Yeah, so you just want to you probably want to make those different. See, it's going to add, I've got rewards 2943 here, and then we have rewards here as well. So it could be that. So this should probably be like register.
Will that affect the whole thing or no?
No, it won't.
And what about the other steps? What about, do you have let's say next step, home screen? Do you have numbers or no?
We shouldn't. It should, this one says my rewards dash home,
Dash home, yeah.
my
Like
rewards for the dashboard, earn rewards. So you shouldn't have different numbers there, but if they both said rewards, then high level is going to put some numbers in there. Okay, so we got that selected. We're just going through and just adding in our linking up our domain name here,
okay.
which
I'm just
again,
gonna change the registration to you said registration, right? Instead of
Yeah, you
reward.
can call it whatever you want. That funnel step, you can call it whatever you want. It won't affect anything.
Oh, nice. So from which step will affect it? Just for us to know.
Just generally the main one here is what we're usually linking to in all of our stuff. These sub steps, you can almost always change those.
Okay.
Each funnel page has, this is where it can get confusing too, right? Each funnel page will have 3 different domains that URLs that you can get to. So if you have a top of funnel, this is going to be the top of the funnel domain here. This
Yeah.
Jimmy Bob Fresh Rep /referrals up, the first step in the funnel. That first step has its own URL as well, and you can customize that here by changing this. So this is going to be different than clicking on the top step. And then this variation also has its own path. So this page here, if you only have one page here and it's the top of the step, has 3 different paths to get to the same page. Is there any way to have the referrals share the quick links instead of the rewards? Samantha, I'm not really sure about your question, what that means.
Thank you very much, Jason.
Yeah, no problem. Just hoping that
I do
makes
have
sense.
a
So just
question,
check those
Jason.
paths. Samantha
So-
just had asked the question: is there a way to have referrals share the quick links instead of the rewards program? Samantha, I'm not really sure what you mean by that.
Here I am. Hi.
Hey,
Hey, do you know like when a guest shares when they refer your business
yeah,
and the link goes on Facebook and they press it. Oh, my kid, he's homesick.
yeah, no
It-
problem.
They press the link and it goes to the rewards program. Is it possible for it to go to the quick links page instead?
The only problem with that is we wouldn't be able to track any referrals. You'd have them be able to share that out, but you wouldn't. It wouldn't track any referrals from that person sharing that link out, unless you had a form on the quick links page as well for them to sign up or join the program or whatever.
Okay. All right. That's all I
We're
needed.
working on a JavaScript, so hopefully we can do that in the future to capture that referral ID. But as it is right now, the reason why we send them to those other pages, either the work with us page or the join VIP page under VIP promotions and funnels, is so that we can capture that referral ID in the form when they sign up. Oh, you're muted.
That makes sense. Yep, I get it.
Okay.
Thank
Okay.
you.
No problem. Yeah, your house is loud. Like, well, our kids are sleeping still, but eventually it'll be that loud. Courtney, okay, you had a question.
Yeah, I was asking. So I see you going through. So once we upload the snapshot, we're gonna have to go through each funnel and connect the domain to each funnel.
Yeah, because there's no other way to connect the domains automatically to each funnel page. So we just got to
good
go
to
through.
know
It takes a couple minutes, but we can go through and it's faster if we're not jumping around. But yeah, you just go through each one and add the different funnel pages or add the domain to each one. And then that way everything in there is linked up. Now, the reason why I wanted to go do the domain first is because let's go back to domains here. I want to copy this. Now that we have those pages all linked up, we're just going to go back to our custom values under smart scripts and then rewards. And we're going to scroll down to find, well, we can do this when we're filling out our custom values. So here where it says yourdomain.com, make sure you just delete that and then paste in your domain that you're using. So you want to have HTTPS at the front and then your domain at the end without any slashes or anything there. So that's one of the things that we're going to update. Now we're going to go through, and because we have the snapshot installed, we updated the the domain, the URLs on each one of these pages, so we know that they're linked up, and then we pasted the URL in here, so we know that this is just going now we're using the correct URL for it. What we can do now is we can go through and fill out these custom values. So allow multiple subscribers. Do we want to allow people to, or multiple subscriber offers? So if we're using VIP, if we're using promotions, can we have people subscribe to different like join offers, which would be like the in-house offer, the print offer, the PBC offer, whatever. So if somebody subscribes to become a VIP member through an in-house poster, can they also click a link on social media and get that offer? If the in-house offer is, you know, get 2-for-1 appetizers when you become a VIP member, do they get that offer? But then do they also get the 2 free tacos from the Facebook ad that they see later on? You know, I hope that makes sense. So we're gonna turn this on so that they can subscribe for multiple ones. Courtney, did you raise your hand again, or was that same one?
Same one.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna try and get that off there. Okay, so we're gonna integrate this one. In this one, we're gonna integrate promotions with rewards. So we're gonna give points there. This will allow us to give points through to when people register for a VIP. We're gonna call this the Jimmy Bob's rewards program. I don't know. Jimmy Bob's rewards. Okay. Okay, there, and we're gonna give this Jimmy Bob's Taco Shack here, main per service we provide. So I filled in some default custom values here, so we don't have to guess at everything, and it gives an example of what we would put here. So this one would be Jimmy at, so you're going to want to set up an email domain for this as well. There's training on how to do that. Under settings, email services, go and set up a dedicated domain. So it's the same way as setting up a the Jimmy Bob's your regular domain, but what we're going to put is like LC for lead connector, or M for email, or we used to do M for mailgun, but so M dot Jimmy Bob's what is it? Jimmy Bob. Yeah, so we want to use the same domain probably as we set up as our domain, as our email one. But the only thing and we want to make sure we want to do the subdomain too. We're just going to set up M dot in front of it. Okay. And then you can click add and verify. And I'm not going to go through the whole process here doing it, but we'll get it started anyways. So it's going to be continue. Sure, why not? Let's do it. So we're jumping back and forth between custom values and doing this, but when you set up your domain, you maybe want to go and do that at the same time. And I'll authorize this just to give an example. So this is using Cloudflare. We send our domains from GoDaddy to Cloudflare, and then we manage all of our Cloudflare stuff here. Oh, let us know you're human. It didn't even show me a CAPTCHA. You can leave it in GoDaddy. I've been finding I'm having some problems. It doesn't believe that I'm human. There we go. All right. We've been having some problems with GoDaddy lately with our domains and everything connecting, and it's just been taking, for some reason, it's just been taking longer with GoDaddy than Mailgun. So it's going to add all these details in here for us. And then it's going to bring us over to this verify thing. If you go and create a new domain, if you go and create a brand new domain and then immediately come in here and try to do this, it's not going to, it's going to tell you it's not working, because it'll just take, it'll take time for it to propagate. So here we just tried to do verify domain there. We just added those details in like a few seconds ago, and it's saying that it doesn't see them yet. But if we click back here, we're going to see the domain that we started setting up. And if we go back to verify now, This could take 10 minutes. Oh, see, we've got most of it all propagated already. So you might want to add in DMARC as well. Google and Yahoo both require doing DMARC. I'm not going to go through on how to do that right now. I think they might have some training on how to do it, but you basically go into your registrar and go in and add a text record under the DNS, and then add in like Jimmy Bob, add this in as the host name, and then add this in as the default. So what that is, or this as the value. Now, the reason why you want to go and do this is because it's going to give you better delivery. It's going to make stuff show up in your inbox better. So I would recommend definitely going and doing that. You can probably just do a quick Google search how to add DMARC to whichever your registrar is, and then grab these details and drop them in there. So you'd have to log in and then go through it. So it's not super critical right now for me to go and do that, but that is one step. And I'm surprised they just don't add that in for you automatically. We've talked about it in the past about adding DMARC, and you can go to dmarc.org and dmarc.org, and they will give you like a more comprehensive, you can go through, it's like DMARC generator deployment tools. You can go here and pick one of these guys, and they will generate a more robust DMARC value for you if you want. You just go through and you put in the domain name that you're using here, and then add it in, and it'll give you a better delivery anyway. So okay, now we know that we're doing m.jimmybob.freshwrap.co is going to be our email address that we're sending from. Jimmy's Tacos, we're going to put that there. We call our customers, this is where you can set, do we call them clients, patients, or customers for different industries. Restaurants, we're going to call them customers. New customer gift, this would be like, this isn't used all the time. This is used more in the reward system. When somebody signs up, you could be like free. I don't know if it would apply specifically to restaurants. We probably can ignore this one, actually, the new customer gift for restaurants. I don't know if I actually even have this in the latest snapshot. This Jimmy Bob's one is from a couple months ago. New rewards, new customer gift. You can make this points, you can make this whatever, but this could also be like, this is after they actually become a customer. So in the original snapshot that we created, this is like get a free bottle of shampoo or carpet shampoo when you sign up to become a customer. So it could probably be just ignored because we have the VIP program and stuff in there now. And I actually think in the latest snapshot, we don't even have this custom value in there anymore. Social share body, this is going to be what's shared out on social media. It's going to fill out the SEO metadata page. This is where we can upload a social media link graphic. This you would select, let's go photos, fresh leads. This you could create what you're going to share out on social media. Now, I recommend doing something that is a Facebook share size, because that's generally where we're sending stuff to, but and then they could also be shared out on social media too, or on other platforms too. The problem is that not all social media platforms use the exact same image size, but we try to do as best we can to cover it. So I'm just going to find Fresh Leads Pro, and then Smart Reviews. Had one in here already, and it's not a restaurant one, but it's a good example. So here's a Facebook share size. We're going to open that up in there. So here we have referral points. How many points are invite points? So the way we have the referral system set up is we have referral points, we have invite points, lead points, and referral points. So invite is if I fill out the refer a friend form and invite you to come check out the business. Hey, you got to check out this business. They're awesome. If I fill out that form, it'll send them an email. I get points just for inviting my friend, putting their name in and sending details. If that friend then comes into the system and says on the work with us page or the join VIP page, and signs up to be a VIP member, then that person becomes a lead. If they if they go through and they redeem a coupon and money changes hands, then then they become a referral. And that's where we give them more points for that. Now, in the different versions of the rewards system, there's different points on when we give points for that customer. So other ways than redeeming a coupon, it might be if we're using the salon one, it's when they actually become a customer, and that that person gets triggered to become a customer either through opportunities, either through the opportunities panel here. We I know we still have this in restaurants, but we don't necessarily use it. But let's go to newer offer. First service complete. If somebody gets moved over to first service complete, then that will trigger the referral action, and then it'll give points to the referrer for that. We also have it set up, I think by default in the restaurant one, you can do it two different ways, and you'd have to do a little bit of a manual change here if you wanted to set it up differently. The way that we have it set up right now is that when somebody joins the VIP program under automation, here, actually don't even think we have this one set up to give them points in this version of this snapshot. But we can give them points either when they join the VIP. So just when they become VIP, we can give points there, or so it'd be under one of those triggers, or the other one is under when they redeem a coupon. And I don't it's not under this one. I think it's under the other 002 here. So first coupon redeemed, we can give them points under here. So if we wanted to set it up, we have two different places where we can give them points when they first sign up. Are they a new customer? Yes. Did they redeem a coupon? Yes. Do we want to give them points? So we can give referral points here as well. So this would be the give points webhook, and I'll show you guys what that looks like. I think this is an older version, and I think the newer version, we do have the give points already set up. But those are the 2 points, basically. First coupon redeemed, give points to the referrer there, or do we want? No, it's all automated. So depending on where you have the give points for the referral, if you have it on VIP subscription, that would be one place, or we give points for the referral under like I just said, the first coupon redeemed. Now, feedback that I've had from a few people is that they'd rather have it under the first coupon redeemed rather than just rewarding people for their friends joining under their link to become a VIP member. So we could do either way. And I didn't load in the new snapshot here, so it doesn't show up here. But I think in the latest one we have the restaurant one, it does have it set up so that once that person redeems a coupon, then it will give referral points.
So Jason, I like the idea of them redeeming a coupon rather than just referring a friend. So
yeah.
Being that we have those options, do we have to turn one off? Like how?
No, I don't have. I think in our, let's just go restaurant rewards snapshot. Let me take a look, because originally we had it set up so that you'd give points when they just become a VIP member, but I think we changed it under first coupon redeemed. And this is in the latest snapshot. So are they a new customer? Oh, maybe we didn't add it in here. We're expiring them there. Okay, let me take a look. And we could actually just move it over. Under VIP restaurant promotions, default. Okay, has this contact been referred? is the referral promotion gift ID. So there's a couple different things we had set up here, and I can actually move this over. What we had here was if you refer the referral promotion gift ID is something that you can manually set up. And this one is have they been referred by somebody? So do they have a referral ID in their, do they have a referral ID inside of their contact record? If they do we have a gift promotion set up for that? If there isn't a gift promotion set up for that, then we're going to go to, or if there is, or sorry, yeah, has a contact been referred? Is there a gift promotion? Then yes, we're going to grant that promotion. Otherwise, are we going to give points to the refer? So there's a few different steps here. So it goes through different things. If we are giving points, then we're going to go down here and we're going to give them referral points on their VIP. But I think it makes sense to move that over to after they redeem a coupon. After that person redeems their first coupon, then we'll give points to that person. So we might take that out of here and then move it over to that other workflow. I think that makes more sense after they redeem the coupon. So we just have those three different sections. We have the invites, leads, and referrals. The original one where we set up, it was giving points based on somebody becoming a VIP member. If you referred your friend, then you could earn points for that. We weren't giving a whole lot of points for it through the restaurant, but we were giving points for people joining the VIP program. But you can set those points in here. So we have the invite points, we have the referral points, and then for some reason the lead points are down at the bottom here. They're supposed to be in order, but maybe the lead points aren't in this one. Okay, so we go through, we have invite, we have our share points here. We're going to upload our logo for our business. Okay, whatever it's going to be. Let's just upload that. We have our check-in points. How many points do we want to give for somebody checking in at the restaurant? If we're using the loyalty card, it's going to show up here. So loyalty card item, loyalty card number of stamps that we're using, and then the conditions for that loyalty card. Do we want to ask people if they want to join VIP after they text for the Wi-Fi code? So we have this set up, and then we have text for Wi-Fi down at the bottom as well. And then we have our powered by logo. That's our own business logo. This is our rewards Wi-Fi password. So if somebody texts Wi-Fi to our phone number, it'll send out this password to that person. And then after, 25 minutes or something like that, it's going to ask them if they want to join the VIP program. It'll send them a follow-up text asking them to join. Here is where you can say if you want to expire any one of the subscriber coupons. So this is when we create an in-house promotion, a VIP promotion, a default campaign, a print one, anything like that. You can tell this to expire the coupon after 14 days. So it'll add people add the contact into a workflow that will then say, you've got 14 days to use this coupon essentially, and then it'll message them up until the end of 14 days, at which point it'll remove the coupon from their access, so they won't be able to access it anymore. So here we have our domain URL. Here we have an admin password, which I just do 789. This is more for the loyalty card and processing certificates than anything else. It's on the front end. Now, when somebody redeems points for a certificate, there's a QR code that's on that page. And when the business scans that QR code, it takes them to a page where they can process that certificate without logging into High Level. And they put in whatever this password is here. This is also the password that if this password isn't entered in to the form when they process that certificate or redeem or do the loyalty card, then it won't actually give people the points, or it won't give them the stamps for that loyalty card if the passwords aren't the same. So we use that on that page. The referral path is kind of cool because it's by default for the restaurant one, it's to join VIP. But with the other snapshots, it's like work dash with dash us. However, you can actually change this to whatever you want, so long as the page that you're sending somebody to has the referral ID in a form. So in the forms, now this is getting more like advanced, changing things, but when we go into sites under forms, we have it's not going to be into this one. Let's go to the referral offer campaign here. This form, you'll see it has a referral ID. This field right here needs to be added in, the referral ID, and then we need to have the query key of ref ID. So query key means that anything that comes in the URL. So if we have, if it said something like and ref ID equals whatever the person's referral ID is, the form is automatically going to capture this value and put it in for us. So that's what the query key does. So we just want to make sure that we have whatever form we're using on a different page. Now, this is more for advanced setups. I've had a number of people where they want to use their own landing page. So they just add in this custom field to their form, and then make sure the query key is there, and then you can change this path to whatever you want, but you don't have to touch it. By default, it's going to work. You don't have to change anything, okay, for it to work. So here is a couple things just for the rewards dashboard to turn on the redeem button or the social sharing or transactions, just to be whether we want to display that or not. This is going to be for the quick links page. Here you can fill in your customers' details for online ordering. So menu, DoorDash, online order URL, skip the dishes, Uber Eats, reservation here. And then here is where we have the subscription keywords, another way for people to subscribe. So it's essentially a third way for people to subscribe. If they text VIP to whatever phone number we set up, then it'll add them in there. Or if you want to have like burgers, tacos, whatever you want, you can have them text any of these numbers or text any of these keywords, and the system is automatically going to recognize when they text that in and capture that data. It's going to capture it, and it's going to add them into the VIP system. So we've got like 2 more things that we should probably do. I'll show you how to do those, and then you're pretty much all set up. So, I mean, it's taken us a little while, explained a bunch of things as we go through it. But for the most part, we should be almost ready to go. So we're back in Jimmy's now. We're mostly finished here. 2 options. You can either go to the leaderboard in Jimmy's restaurant there, or let's go Jimmy Bob's. You can go to the rewards leaderboard under Jimmy's, or here you can click on manage rewards, and it's going to take you to the same place. It's going to do the exact same thing. It's going to show you this leaderboard here, and it's going to show you the rewards, promotions, all that kind of stuff. Same thing as in here. So it depends on, this is the customer side. This is the agency side. They're identical. The only difference is if you, like, say, for example, under settings here, you turn all these things off. The customer, when you update this one, like, let's just update that for a second. If we come back in here and we say reload frame, it's going to hide all those things for us. Okay. Tyler, man, good luck, and we'll see you soon. Otherwise, if we're in here, Jimmy Bob's restaurant, we click manage rewards. It's going to recognize that we're an admin, and it's going to show us everything regardless of whether we shut stuff off or not. So it just depends on what, we just give you this flexibility to change what you want to show to your customers. As custom CSS. So this custom CSS lets you update the leaderboard, the look of the leaderboard. You can change heading, images, stuff like that. And there's training under docs on how to go in and customize the look of this leaderboard for your colors. You can even change the names and titles and stuff like that too. So now that we have the system mostly set up, the custom values are filled out. We want to create a promotion for this customer. So we want to get people to sign up and we want to start getting registrations. So we're going to make an in-house registration offer, in-house offer, August 2024. We're going to upload an image for this offer. Let's go to restaurant snapshot, demo. We're going to upload an image. Let's go buy 1 pint, get 1 free. Let's go. So what we're going to do is we're going to create, instead of showing it to all subscribers, we're going to show it to specialty campaign subscribers. And then we're going to pick in-house. So you want to create one for Join VIP, because this is where people are going to be referred to. But we're going to create an in-house one just for fun here. And then we're going to create a coupon, send unique coupon code via SMS. Can this be used on multiple visits? No. And do we want to give points when they redeem their first coupon? Sure, let's give them 250 points. So this is going to be our in-house offer, BOGO pint. Let's just go test and test. Here we have our start date. So the start date is the first date that this promotion is going to show up in our promotions, on our promotions page. And this is the end date where we're going to take that promotion. It's automatically going to come off of the promotions page. Unless we have promotion is always visible checked. If promotion is always visible checked, then it's going to remain on the system, or it's going to remain on the promotions page for the entire time. So then let's hit save, and that's going to create us our first promotion. Now, what I would also do is I'm going to go click add new, is I would go like, I would create one save for their menu. I would go upload an image for, I don't have a menu image, but let's just say this is a menu image. I would go and upload one for their menu, but this time I would go show to all subscribers. And instead of doing a coupon, I'm going to do an info only post. So check, our menu. So check out our menu. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here and click on web link. And then down at the bottom is our menu. And then I would put a link to your menu here. So so this would be to like the PDF or version or their website of their menu. So Jimmy's menu.com, whatever their website is. And then you're going to just make this again. I would go and make this like always visible. So it doesn't matter what the end date is, just make it always visible and then hit save. Oh, here. Click below to see our menu and specials. So that's just, and I would go through and I would do like their happy hour. I would go do any events that they have coming up, that kind of stuff. What I want to do, it's all, whatever's feature, whatever last promotion is going to be the featured promotion, but you can decide which promotion you want to be featured when you set them up that way. So we're going to go featured promotion there. And then let's go and register. Well, yeah, let's just go and register right now to go and test that out. So we're signed up under Jimmy's here. Let's go back to this page. Let's go to sites. Now, the couple different things, we can go to QR codes. We can go to QR codes. This is that we can test this out. This is going to be the in-house promotion. We can pop this up and go scan this QR code and it'll take us over so we can register. Or we can just go directly to the VIP promotions page, promotions and funnels, program registration offers, in-house offer. Okay, so that's the one that we're going to register to here in a second. It's going to open this up. It has our logo up at the top that we uploaded. This is my in-browser QR code scanner. So I'm going to scan that QR code and it's going to take us over to the in-house offer where become a rewards member, Jimmy Bob's rewards member, and get a in-house offer BOGO pint. That's just what we called it, right? So happy birthday, BOGO pint, get a pint, get one for free. So I'm going to fill up my details here. Go way back and pick something and then go, no, I haven't been here before and I'm going to opt in. For that, I'm going to join VIP. Excellent. Thank you for becoming a VIP member with Jimmy Bob's Taco Shack. Now, instead of going to my email, I'm just going to go check out conversations because it will send me a message here. Hey, welcome to Jimmy Bob's. Here's your reward special. So we should be able to click on this and it'll take us over to display promotions. And it's going to load our promotions. So we just subscribed to get this through the in-house offer. And then here's our menu. So if we click on the menu, it's going to load this, and then we can click to go see that menu there. If we go back, this is our in-house offer for the pint here, and then we can redeem this coupon. And if we click on request code, and we go back, it'll send us another message with here's your coupon code. And we can copy this and paste this in here and verify coupon, and then show that to our customer there. Now, what I think it was Evan was saying was, if we came back to this promotion, it's going to say this was already redeemed. We should put a banner up here that says redeemed, and then have the redeemed date right underneath the banner here, so that we're not scrolling all the way to the bottom. So I think that's what we'll do. We'll add that up there because that makes sense, and it makes it easier for the staff so that they don't have to scroll down to see or ask somebody to scroll down to see if the coupon's been redeemed or not. So that takes a step out of them, and that's a really good idea. So now this coupon's still here, but we're adding in a thing right now to show all previously redeemed coupons. We'll go to another page and we'll see new coupons and redeemed promotions over here. So that's going to sort those for us, and that should be done this week too. So now we have a coupon. Our opportunity has been updated. We have a customer there, and then we just earn more points because we just redeemed that first coupon. So that first coupon, because when we created that promotion, we said we want to give somebody 250 points. So we just redeemed the BOGO in-house offer, and we're going to log into our dashboard. So there's a couple different ways of having people register, but there's this whole thing is like cyclical, right? We have everything kind of linked in to each other. So if you don't want people to give points on their rewards, then you don't have to do it, but you can do that here. So inside here, we're going to see home, our rewards, earn rewards, and then our transactions too. So your rewards, we're going to see that we got 250 points for joining up. We have our earn rewards over here. This is how we can earn more rewards. And then we have redeem rewards over here on this end, where we can actually redeem our points. Now, the thing is, we don't have any promotions. We don't have any rewards created yet. So that's probably the next thing we should go and do, is we should go create a reward that somebody could redeem their points for. So in order to do that, we're going to go to leaderboard, rewards, click on add new reward, choose a file of what we want them to be able to redeem for. Doesn't matter. Let's go BOGO's entree. So this is going to be, this is a reward item, right? So this is going to be buy, get 2 entrees for the price of 1. All right, you'd probably get a free entree. I don't know how to do the ex ante goo kind of thing there. So how many points are we going to give them, or do they need to redeem in order to get this? Let's say, for sake of, we just gave them 250 points. Let's give them 250 points. Redeem 250 points to get a free entree of your choice, up to a value of, say, $20. Redemption method is show this voucher to our staff after you have redeemed your points. Okay, there. We're going to make it active, and we're going to show it to everybody, and then we're going to add a reward item. Okay, now, since we just added that reward item, if we hit refresh, we will see that reward item show up here. And because we have 250 points, so we can claim that reward. And then we'll say yes. And then now we have this voucher that we just created. And you can, like I said, you can go in and customize the look of this. Now, if we scan this, oh, it's not showing me the coupon code. So let's refresh, see if it'll show it this time. Yeah. This is just my in-browser coupon or QR code thing. Sometimes it just doesn't work properly, but that's fine. So if we scan this QR code, it's going to take us over to a page where we can then the staff, if they wanted to, could redeem that. But we also have this number at the top, TKZ 9AZ. The staff can actually go into under rewards, manage redemptions. They're going to see anything that's been redeemed for how many points, and they're going to see that reward in here. They can also do a search. So somebody just gives them the coupon code, or they can do a search for it there, and then it's going to pull it up for them there because we only have one. It's only showing one, but we can click on view rewards and it's going to show us all this thing. And then we can actually process their certificate there. So certificate process certificate are successfully. So that is like, now we're like pretty much all set up. The system is working. We can give points, we can redeem points. People can sign up through VIP. They can sign up through rewards. They're going to get points when they sign up or redeem that coupon. And we're already starting to track the reporting data over here. So inside here, points leaderboard, we'll see this new person here with their points. We can view contact, we can add points, we can redeem points, we can do stuff like that too. So that is like 99% of the setup. Now you probably just don't want to go and set up a phone number and do a couple other things, but for the most part, you should be good to go. Okay, Courtney, what do you got?
No, first of all, bro, you just empowered me like a mug. Like I get it now. I get it now. I'm gonna come back to this and set up all of the things that we're supposed to set up. But I got a
Yeah.
question. The one thing that I didn't understand, I don't understand, is on the left side on the menu. Is the client going to automatically be able to see like the awards leaderboard and all this other stuff, or do we have to add that custom menu link for every sub account?
So I'm working on something new and it's not quite there yet. It is automatically adding in the rewards dashboard. Been playing around with it. It's not quite there yet. So in the meantime, you do have to go leaderboard link, copy this, go to settings. If you don't already have it in there, like we already have it in here. So go to settings. Let's go custom menu links. I'll scroll down because we already have rewards leaderboard here. So we're going to click add new. It's going to pop this up. We're going to do a check mark, call it what we want, paste in that that link, and then we're going to take off show on agency sidebar because we don't need to show it there. And if you're only doing rewards, like if you want the rewards leaderboard on everybody's account, you can leave this on if you want. But if you don't want to, then if you just want to dictate on who, or you want to authorize people to use that leaderboard, then you would go in here, and here we'd have we would go and select Jimmy's or whatever, whichever sub account that you want to add, and then hit save. And then that will show the leaderboard on their page.
So that makes sense. So all we do is add the leaderboard, and the leaderboard will allow the client, the restaurant, to be able to manage promotions.
Yeah, they'll
manage,
see all these things. They can even update their point settings and social settings and stuff like that. Everything that we set up in the back end under smart scripts, they for the most part will be able to set up. They don't get access to everything because there's a couple agency questions under custom values, but this is where they can go through and they can fill out all these details, even their tech pass and their online ordering URL and that kind of stuff.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So
Man,
that's pretty much everything. So there's more stuff inside of that the docs area that has a little bit more training, but there's more stuff for like if you want to customize this, change leaderboard, you can change the order of these things, you can change the name of these things, you can do stuff like that. You can do it all with CSS, and I've got some training on how to do that. And there's a few more advanced things, but for the most part, like you're all set up.
Yes, sir. I definitely appreciate you. I'm on
Okay.
it.
Well, I hope you guys had good value from this. And yeah, I'm gonna call it now because I gotta get up and go to the washroom. All right. So you guys have an awesome rest of your day, and we'll see you guys on Thursday.
All right, man. See you then.
All right. Talk to you soon. Goodbye.